Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to today's Wild Rift video. In this video, we're going to be checking out NILAH. I finally got my hands on NILAH and I finally picked her up. It's been quite a long time since I played NILAH. I don't think I played her ever since launch, to be honest with you, ever since she got released about a few months ago now, but she's still a very fun champion to play. She's a very difficult champion to play since she is a melee champion, but the gameplay you're about to see later on will absolutely blow your mind with what you could do with NILAH. This champion has a lot of potential, but you have to make sure you build her correctly, and this is by far one of the best builds that you can go right now on NILAH. It's a bit of a defensive option in terms of the build with items like Immortal Shield Bow, but you can go for items like Infinity Edge instead to deal more damage. But the first three items, if you can call the boots items, are pretty much never going to change. Gluttonous Greaves, still great boots, a lot of attack damage. Omni Vamp as well. The physical vamp helps NILAH out so much because she is a melee champion and she needs that healing to keep herself alive. Bloodthirster, even after the nerfs, is absolutely incredible. A lot of attack damage still. We get the crit rate and also the extra physical vamp, but also because we have so much physical vamp, we're going to be above 50% health for most of the game pretty much. So we're going to get the extra AD and also that little bit of extra attack speed. Collector, not really an item that most people will go for because the item in general just isn't that great. You don't get a lot of stats for how expensive the item is, but it is quite good for NILAH because, again, you want to be in melee range, you want to try and get the kills as quick as possible, and it is just a quick, cheap item that you can buy for NILAH to try and snowball the game, because if you do get behind or if you do go even on gold with someone, when you're playing NILAH, it can be very difficult. So again, you can swap this item out for something like Infinity Edge instead to play a little bit more aggressive, but you will take some time to get to Infinity Edge and get to that point where you have all your items. Shield Bow, the boss Shield Bow is also very good on NILAH. As I mentioned already, she's a melee champion. She's going to be within melee range most of the time, so she's going to be the focus point and she's going to take a lot of damage in team fights. That lifeline passive, that extra shielding, will definitely help her out, but also the item as well still gives you a lot of great stats. Mortal Reminder for the percent armor pen and also the extra attack damage and crit rate, which allows us to go for a flexible last item. Something like Guardian Angel is great for NILAH to keep herself alive. More of my Mortius is also another great option if you're against a lot of magic damage. Again, any one of them items are great. For the runes, Conqueror, really nice rune to go on NILAH. Really great, stacking up the extra damage and also the extra Omni Vamp. Pretty much the only option really in terms of runes that you can go. Brutal, even though you're not going to be using this a lot during the early game, the extra bit of auto attack damage will still help you try and get some kills. Giant Slayer again against some champions that are building a lot of bonus health, but you can go coup de grace. Legend Alacrity for the extra bit of attack speed. You can also go for Legend Bloodline as well, and then Bone Plating as our secondary rune, with some of the spells Flash and Exhaust coming into play. Exhaust is pretty much a no-brainer because, as I mentioned already, you know, NILAH, melee champion, you're going to get within close range, so using Exhaust to help you in the 1v1 scenarios or help you in the team fights will definitely be great. You know, I think that's something that NILAH benefits a lot from. Anything that benefits her when she's in melee range or when she's in close range of auto attacking is going to benefit her a lot. But as I mentioned, this gameplay will absolutely blow your mind. Flawless gameplay as well, I have to say. I got over 10 kills, 0 deaths as well. So yeah, let me know what you think of NILAH down in the comments. I don't think she's that great, and the reason being that she is very difficult to play and she can be punished quite a lot during the laning phase. But if you survive during the laning phase, if you're able to farm up and get, you know, a few kills potentially at the first objective fights, then you can look to snowball and really look to carry the game. So hopefully you enjoy the gameplay, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next Wild video. Peace.